Hello, my name's Nick Evers from the West Midlands. I've been in AA Patrol for 12 years and I'd like to give you a few hints and tips on European motoring. Okay, the fact that you're watching this podcast now means you could soon be one of the 2.5 million British motorists that leave the UK in their cars every year to head for abroad. Okay, the first thing to remember is when travelling out of the UK, different countries have very different legal requirements, some of them a little bit unusual. So, for instance, if you wear glasses, you need to remember that in Spain, when you're travelling in Spain in your vehicle, that it is a legal requirement that you must wear them. We would therefore recommend at the AA that you carry a spare pair always in the vehicle, just in case you damage the pair that you're wearing. Well, now, if any of you are travelling as far as Romania or Russia, for instance, it's illegal there to drive a dirty car, so you may need to think about stopping and giving it a bit of a clean. But let's talk about the essential items. Wherever you leave the UK, you must have, obviously, maps to know where you're going and where you've come from. You need a GB sticker on the back of your car, and you need beam deflectors to convert your headlamps for right-hand drive. The best time to fit these is when you're on the crossing over the seas. Now, depending on which country you're travelling to or through, you may need to carry some or all of these following pieces of equipment. A first aid kit you may need, or probably will need, an emergency warning triangle in case you break down, and you certainly will probably need now a high visibility waistcoat, this sort of thing, because it's now a legal requirement in most European countries. Should you break down, you'll need to put this on for your own safety. Other items you may need to carry are a fire extinguisher, a spare bulb kit, and also your documents. That includes your insurance documents, your registration documents, your driving licence, and maybe an international driving permit if it's required where you're going. So, you've stocked up with all your legal requirements, you've got them all in the boot, you're ready to go. What else do you need to remember? It's vital that your car's performing correctly. If you're heading for the sunshine, you need to make sure that your car's cooling system is working properly. So you need to make sure your car is serviced before you leave. And on the day you go, make sure you check the usual levels, oil, water, and especially the tyres. You may need to inflate them a little bit higher if you're carrying a lot of weight, luggage and everything in the car. So check your owner's handbook. Make sure the tyres are set properly, and don't forget the spare, because that is just as important. One other thing to remember is do not forget your AA European breakdown cover. Our research shows that 1 in 30 people travelling across Europe break down, so if you're one of the unlucky ones, it's going to cost you an average of £400 to repair your car over there, or up to £2,000 to have that vehicle recovered back to the UK. So take that with you, whatever you do.